Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ralitza and this is Readings with Rali. I hope you guys are well and I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at the week ahead psychic predictions. So just a heads up, this is a collective reading. It's not a pick a card. So just keep that in mind. We're not going to pick any piles. It's just a energy where we tap into generally what we can expect here with the collective. So let me go ahead here and dive right in. Spirit, can you please help me to connect to the energy of the collective regarding the week ahead? Please come forth with messages of truth, clarity, and accuracy for the collective so that they can have the best possible reading. Thank you for everything that you do, and thank you for everything you continue to do. Please keep the collective safe, protected, and guided throughout this day and throughout all of the days of their life. We really do want to say a big thank you for everything that you've done for the collective. It means the world to us. It really does. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, there's either the week is going to be up and down, or there's this energy of like two different pods of people watching. So for one pod, there's this energy of feeling very motivated this week, feeling like you want to get things under order. I'm feeling a lot of cleaning, tidying, clearing things out of the way, maybe to prepare for a new year. The other section of people are going through kind of an emotional shift. Now, this could also be you, but like at different times in the week. So for instance, you could find this week is kind of like a roller coaster. Someone here is going to need to pay a fee that's not expected. So be aware of that. You might want to use salt for protection. I'm specifically seeing like Epsom salt and Himalayan salt. So that's weird. Some of you may need to watch your salt. Maybe you're becoming more sensitive. Make sure that your car is registered properly. Like for some of you who need to renew with the new year. Actually be careful when you're driving in general. Someone here may decide to adopt a pet or a child this week. Congratulations on your new addition. Someone is getting a new therapist this week as well. You may be very back and forth on purchasing something. This is so weird, but I'm getting like you bought something, you're driving to the store to return it, and then you decide to keep it. So that's weird, but that's coming through. Some of you are just feeling very overwhelmed with work. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What does the collective need to know regarding the week ahead? We have Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. And we have Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Interesting. There might be more alien contact this week, more stuff with the drones. If you live here in the north, you kind of understand what I'm talking about, but there might be some sort of alien phenomenon this week. Not surprised. I feel like we're getting close to making some more serious contact. However, I think for individuals this week, you need to look up, is what I just heard. Some of you are trying to take care of everything on your own. And one of the things your guides are saying is like, just look up to the sky. Like you're forgetting that we're here for you. Stop forgetting that. We're here to assist you. We're here to take you to the next level, but you're forgetting about us. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I feel for some of you, you may have like a spiritual phenomenon this week that happens to you. Perhaps some kind of a sign that someone is around you, either passed on. Some of you could be connecting with other realms, other entities. I don't mean to scare anyone, but this is what I'm seeing. You also need some time by yourself this week. I don't care what you have going on. Try to carve out at least like 5 minutes a day for meditation, because I think that your soul this week is trying to communicate something to you, but some of you are having a hard time seeing what exactly is being said because you're too busy. You have too much going on. How are you supposed to hear the voice of your soul if you're not stopping to listen to the voice of your soul, right? Like, I mean, come on, it makes sense, right? But yeah, I'm getting a lot of overthinking this week. What else do we have here? We have enlightened leadership. Listen to the voice of the earth. You know, I think that this is going to be a very highly spiritual week for many of you. I think one of the things you need to know is this week has the opportunity to bring in a lot of clarity, but it also has the opportunity to bring in a lot of self-knowledge, if, of course, you choose to listen. The hardest part is going to be carving out that time to actually sit and listen to yourself, to sit and listen to, the calls of your soul. Some of you may be called to step up in a leadership position this week. You may have people around you who are relying on you more than you realize. I was just having this conversation earlier with my dad, and we were talking about how everybody on this planet at this particular very high stress, like very tension-filled time, is here for a specific reason. So I just want to remind you of that. And for some of you, your reason here may be to step up and to shine some kind of a light on the world, because I'm noticing this is almost like a sunflower, right? Someone here could be a Pisces. Someone here could be a really hard worker. Someone could have been bitten by a wasp. But yeah, notice the world's here in this big sunflower, right? It's almost like, don't forget to shed your light this week over the world, even when it feels like you just don't have it, even when it feels like you want to yell at everyone instead. And please believe me when I say I go through this literally every single day. I'm, here, I think, in a capacity to serve, but people also piss me off. And I think that it's okay to admit that. Nobody here is perfect. We have amethyst, very interesting. Peace, protection, and compassionate purification. Not surprised, because remember I was getting salt, right? Which we use to protect. Amethyst is a very intuitive soul. I was going to say intuitive soul. A very intuitive crystal, but some of you are very intuitive souls. Your intuition is growing. Someone here could be a Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. I'm getting a lot of Piscean energy, 12th house energy. You could be having a ton of dreams this week. Peace, protection, and compassionate purification. Yeah, you guys got to be careful this week of what you're putting in your body. Your intentions, the words you speak. You need to be very, very mindful of this. I want you to work with flow. I want you to work with amethyst if you have a piece this week. By the way, for this particular collective who watches these readings, you guys should have an amethyst on you because, again, you're very highly spiritually charged, and sometimes this can create a lot of psychic energy around you, and I want to make sure you're protecting yourselves. You may do something for the earth this week, like you could pick up garbage or, I don't know, donate to an environmental cause. Like there's something here about tending to the earth, tending to nature. But yes, with amethyst coming up, it does tell me that this is going to be a very highly spiritual week. There's a lot of again, I want to use the word downloads. A lot of psychic protection too, which I think is great. What else, please? For the collective regarding the week ahead. What else, please, for the collective regarding the week ahead? Ooh, interesting. We have happiness is simple. Find joy in life's small wonders, for they hold the key to a fulfilling and contented heart. And it's interesting too, because she's literally laying on the earth. I think one of the things that you're looking at this week is remembering that earth and you are working in tandem with each other. How can you say that you are grounded when you're not spending any time outside, right? Like there's something coming through with just really, really needing to spend time in nature. Spend time outside. I also would really encourage you to tap into the little moments. It's funny because I'm so lame, but I was talking to another friend about this, and essentially what I was saying to her is I think we don't really realize how at the end of our lives, it's really the small moments that we think about. It's not going to be the big moments. It's the little moments where you took that time out for coffee or you were just sitting and talking with a loved one. It's those are the moments that really matter the most. And I think there's tremendous value in slowing down this week, you guys. There's obviously something your heart is trying to tell you. There's obviously something here your soul is trying to communicate to you. We have Veil of Illusion. Very interesting. You guys are going to see something clearly this week. Lift the veils of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career authentically. Yeah, you guys, something here is blocked, essentially. And I think that this could be a week where there are rose-colored glasses that come off. And it's like this clarity, this overwhelming sense of like, okay, I see things now more clearly. And I'm ready to take that action. I'm ready to take the initiative to actually like act upon what I'm seeing. I would not be surprised if this particular group really had like a major download this week. And maybe the download is like, hey, happiness is simple. You know, I'm actually complicating things for myself. That's a valuable download, right? Once we're aware of that, we can make adjustments. But be also mindful here of other people trying to pull the wool over your eyes, you guys, okay? What else do we need to know for the collective, please, regarding the week ahead? We have job interference, bringing drama to the workplace, showing up on your job, coworkers plotting on you. Okay, very interesting, right? There could be someone around you here too that is trying to bring unnecessary drama into your life. Be aware, for those of you who have coworkers or colleagues, that this particular week you might be up against some kind of a interference. This is more of a thing you just need to be like aware of. Like, I don't think that this is actually going to affect you, but it's more of like forewarned is forearmed, right? For some of you here too, I think you've been getting inklings that it's time to leave your job, essentially. But maybe you're not ready to follow through, and that's okay. But just planting that idea, planting that seed in your head can sometimes be enough. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me what else we need to know. For the collective, we have detective. Searching for facts, finding the truth, figuring things out, and mysteries. You know, this is a great week to do any sort of investigations. This is a great week to plan. This is a great week to like really see, how do I get from point A to point B? There's this energy of like applying yourself is really going to pay off for you this week. So don't be afraid to dive into that research project that you've been putting off, or plan that trip in detail. Like, you're very intuitive this week, and you can use that to help unpack a lot of like questions and just gain the clarity that I think you really are, you know, wanting and requiring. One other thing I'll say with this detective card, though, is that somebody here could be keeping a close eye on you, specifically through the workspace. So please be careful here. Or you may be feeling monitored. Again, remember, one of the channeled messages I got right away was salt. So protecting yourself is very important. And it may be both. You may be doing the research, but you may also be like the subject, right, of the research. So it's just something we want to work with here. Someone wants to talk to you too, but they're too scared. I can feel it in my throat. Tell me what else for the collective for the week ahead. We have serenity. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear, and I have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. Yes, serenity, happiness is simple, right? Take those moments when you can find them. Take those moments for peace when you can find them. Try to be balanced, you guys. I know it's easier said than done. It's really easy for me to sit here and say, blah, 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 be balanced. I know sometimes it's not easy, especially if there is interference around you. This can lead to like a physiological stress response pretty much immediately. But we also have a new opening, and I think that this card also needed to come out. Remember when I said one pile here, one group of you could be releasing and the other part is getting ready to plan? Maybe it is the act of keeping yourself calm, connecting with your spirit, not letting drama affect you this week. That can get you to the next level. When one door closes, I'm confident another will open, and it will be for my betterment. Yes, exactly. I always say this, like, I know sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but rejection is always redirection 100% of the time. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learning that they present to me. Serenity comes from within. Crazy, we have serenity twice. So your double word this week is serenity. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Do not give up when you're so close to getting to the root of things. Do not give up when you're getting so close to stepping through this new opening. Feel like it's like you have a final test or something, like you're being pushed one more chance, one more moment. But it's like to help gain that inner strength and awareness. you guys are going to start to see that movement you've been praying for. But you need to maintain your own consistent energy first and foremost. So very interesting energy, you guys. Another very spiritual week. I feel like this group, I know not very many people watch this, like what, 250? But you guys, I have to let you know that things are really shifting. I can feel it in this particular small collective. Like you guys are really unfolding in terms of a spiritual perspective. And this is really beautiful to feel and to tap into. So just know that I am proud of you. I know it's not easy to go through this kind of journey, and it's not easy to be a beacon of light in an otherwise barren planet, essentially, right? But someone has to do it. And I promise that there are openings coming that are going to be worth every single tear that you've cried. So that's what I have. Lots of love to you guys. Thank you for being here. I hope you have the most wonderful week ahead. Bye-bye.